Okay, question 27. PQRS is a parallelogram. N is the point on SQ such that SN to NQ is in the ratio 3 to 2. We're told that to get from P to Q, the vector PQ is denoted by the letter A and the vector PS is denoted by the letter B. Write down in terms of A and B an expression for SQ. So in other words, we need to use our A's and B's to describe how we might start at this letter S and end up at the letter Q. Now, the thing is, we don't need to go in any particular way. All we need to do is start at S and end up at the Q over here. So if I went along this vector, so we travel along here, in fact, let's highlight that. So we want to start at S, we want to end there. So if I travel along this vector and then travel along this vector, that is the same as going from S to Q. So we know B goes from P to S in this direction. That means if I go from S to P, it's got to be negative B. And to get from P to Q, we're going to travel along the vector A, so it's going to be negative B plus the A. And when we simplify that, I prefer to write it as the form A subtract B. SQ is A subtract B. Now, part B, we're asked to express the vector NR in terms of A and B. So essentially, I need to work out, right, let's change the color. We want to get from here and end up here, and we need to describe that using A's and B's. So what I'm thinking off the bat is we would really like to, okay, so starting here, if I traveled, say, along there and then traveled up there, that would be the same as the vector NR. So let's see if we can work out what this vector here is, the first part, so from N to Q. Now we've already worked out SQ. We know that to get from here to here, we go along the vector A minus B. So that gets me from here to here. We're also told that Sn to NQ is in a ratio 3 to 2. So this part is 3 times longer, not 3 times longer. That would be worth 3 parts of the line. This would be worth 2 parts of the line. So actually, from N to Q is actually 2/5 along the whole vector. It's only 2/5 that distance. So we want to go 2/5 along the vector A minus B. We go 2/5 along there. Then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to travel along that vector here from Q to R. Well, QR is the same as the vector from P to S. It's going to be the vector B. So we go 2/5 along A minus B, and we're going to add to that B. So let's tidy this up. We're going to get 2/5 of A minus 2/5 of B. We're going to add B to that, and then let's tidy that up as well. 2/5 along A. Negative 2/5 plus 1 is going to give me positive 3/5. So we get 2/5 along A plus 3/5 along B. I'm going to go one better. I'm going to factor out a fifth, and I'm going to simplify it and say, right, if I take out 1/5 and write it down properly, take out 1/5, what I have left is I'm going to have 2 lots of A plus 3 lots of B. And that is the vector NR.